guys, beautiful angels and beauties and just people in general. I just got in, and things have been kind of coming to me in a way that I think I really need to talk with you. And yes, so this is a very important little talk, and I do hope that you will stay tuned, because I think that it could serve you, it can serve us all so much. So do stay tuned, guys. Okay, guys. Okay. And it is so cold. I'm layered up, and I was actually even had more layers on. But yeah, I just want to touch on this because I think it is so important right now. And first I just want to say that everything that I am going to say, everything that I am going to speak about here is totally out of love and compassion. I'm not trying to. It's definitely, I'm not judging anybody, and I'm not trying to trigger anybody in any way whatsoever. Everything I'm going to talk about is just from my own personal experience, and what I find to be very helpful and useful, because this is such an important thing, guys, and it really tears at my heartstrings, because I just want everybody to know that there is always hope, and there is always a way. And basically, what I want to touch on is finding the peace and the happiness within yourself. And I realize that for a lot of us, it is a struggle, so I am by no means trying to say that I have achieved, all of these things, or that I put myself up on a pedestal. I by no means am trying to say that, take any kind of credit for any kind of great accomplishments. I'm just saying, because I have been working with this, I have struggled with this, I have made a lot of changes in a very useful way, that I do feel that I do have a little bit of wisdom to speak about it. And so these are just the things I want to share. And like I said, it's all done out of compassion and love, because I don't want to see anybody feel like, they can't do or be what they are hoping for, so yeah. And I'm not a great speaker either, so you're going to have to kind of read between some of the lines, but it's basically everything that I'm speaking to you, it comes straight from my heart to you, only for the good of you and everyone. So yes, so I just wanted to kind of get that out in the open, that this is totally out of love and compassion, okay? Because I know all too well about being misunderstood, and having people judge you, and having to kind of just take charge, take charge of the changes you want to make. So first of all, guys, I have found that nothing in this life comes easy. Nothing is free, and nothing is just given to us. We have to put the work into it. And I'm not saying that in any kind of way to offend anybody or trigger anybody. Just hear me out. I speak to you coming from my heart and my experiences, because believe me, it was very hard for me to grasp this for a very long time. But what I want to say is, to be happy, and y'all hear this, I'm sure, so much, is an inside job. And that is so very true. But it can be very hard to differentiate between creating your own happiness and looking for the happiness that is outside of us, okay? Because to look for the happiness outside of us can be like, at times, a quick fix, but it never lasts. But if we cultivate the inner things that we need within us to create that, that is everlasting. And I think one of the most very important things that I could say to you right now is that what we do today, the seeds we plant in our lives today, are the ones that are going to benefit us in our life. Nothing is ever going to change in your life if you don't put that effort into making those changes now. Okay, there's no putting it off, because it's never going to be any different. You have to, in order to see different, you have to be different. You have to do different. And many times I want to talk about this, but I just don't want to offend people. I want people to know that sometimes you just have to knuckle down and do things that you might not even think you're capable of doing. But believe me, you are. I have done these things that I speak of, thinking that there was absolutely no way, and I was somehow able to do this. Now, I do have my limits, because when you're dealing with any kind of chronic illness or anxieties or stress, that's just another thing that can obstacle. But there are tools. There are certain tools that you can learn how to cultivate to make these changes in your life. So yes, and we're going to get right into this. So hang on, I have got to put something up. I have come from getting a beautiful goodness haul that I hope to show you, because I think that really fits into this as well. So just a second, guys. I shall be right back. Okay, guys. I think one of the most important things to create happiness within your being is you have to be able to see where you're at and know where you want to go, where you want to be. And sometimes that's not always can happen just like that, just like you snap of your fingers. Sometimes you have to work. Like I say, you plant the seeds today to get the effects that you want later on, but they will come to you if you plant those seeds, if you do the work. And a big thing I have found is to clean things up, clean things out. And an easy way to do that, the first easiest way for me is diet. But there are other ways as well. But I do think that diet is one of the most important things. But other than that is to clean your space. You have to clean your space. Get rid of a lot of things that aren't serving you, and give yourself a nice new environment to be in, because when you do that, that raises your vibration, because it naturally brings you peace and happiness and a sense of accomplishment. And a lot of the times when we are in these unhappy, depressed states of low vibration, low energy, just feeling bad, it is because we don't see that we need to get busy making these changes. We don't exactly know how to go about it. We don't know. Maybe we just don't know what it is we need. But I'm telling you, a fast track tip is to change up your environment. Get rid of some stuff. Clean out. Get rid of things you don't need. Reorganize. Rearrange. Give yourself just a whole new way, a whole new environment that is something new to you. Like when I started getting rid of stuff and cleaning and painting and seeing some of the walls for the first time, and seeing the open spaces. And it just brought such an inner higher sense of my being. It uplifted me. And, that can be hard when you feel like you're in a depressed place. And let me tell you, I have struggled with these things and I know what it's like. But you start where you can start. You start where you're at, and you do a little each time, and as time goes on, you do a little bit more, and it becomes more easy. You become to feel and see the results and the energy, and within that lies healing of your mind, healing of your body, spirit, and soul. Everything is connected, guys. So you have to work on it as so it is connected. And you do not want to neglect one, over the other. You have to constantly remind yourself that you are a being of there's so many essences of your being. There's so many parts of you. And you want to honor these things. You want to honor these things. It's honoring yourself to clean up things, to move out things, to take time to meditate and give yourself a peaceful space to do that in. There's so many tools out there available now to us as well. I mean, we have so many videos we can go to, so many self-help, meditation, music. And I have found one of the greatest things for me is I will find some of the peaceful meditational type musics, or just the musics like I love, like nature sounds. I can put it on the nature sounds, the ocean sounds. Sometimes I use the binaural beats. I love Tibetan bowls. I love. There's just so much. There's no end to what you can look up here and find. Anything that brings you a sense of calmness and wellness. And as you progress onto the journey like this, you actually draw this stuff to you even more. And as you change your environment around you, you find that you change. Your mood changes, your outlook changes, and everything starts to change. And you actually are starting to, since you're on a higher level, a higher vibration, happiness is a high vibration. And in order to, when you become lifted up a little bit into that first realm of happiness, I mean, there's levels to it, you will start to feel it. You will start to see it. You will start to little things you'll start to notice. And besides that, you will start attracting more into your being, into your space, into your life. Things will just start falling into place. Things will start happening. You will see little synchronicities that will remind you that, yes, you are on the right track. And yeah, don't discount these things. I mean, they're all so relevant to your journey of finding happiness inside of you. Because like I said, it cannot come from outside. If it comes from outside, it's not real. It's not happiness. It's like a facade. It's not going to last. You don't want to depend on anybody for your own happiness. You don't want to have to depend on anybody for your sense of well-being. You want to have that already within yourself, and because that's the key to true happiness. That's just the key, and that's when you will be the most happy. So I just can't stress that enough, guys. I mean, start little, start small, always keep hope in your heart, and always try to make a little difference each day. Even if at first you think you can't do that much, just do a little, and you will see how it starts to just kind of snowball, and the results are so totally amazing. Something else, guys, is that, and excuse me, I have to put something up I just saw. Something else that is so helpful and so important to remember is that you have to want this. You have to want this. You have to want this worse than okay. I'm going to say this because this has to be said. And like I said again, I am speaking this out of love and compassion, because I care and I want to help. It is easier to be unhappy than it is to be happy. It is easier to not do nothing and to complain and to ruminate and to just be set in your way of the stuckness that you find yourself in. That is easy to do, It's a lot harder to do the work to make the changes. I mean, because that takes a lot of doing to do things. You have to you got to work. You got to move things around. You've got to work on your mindset. You've got to take out the old. And when that old negative starts creeping in there, you've got to replace it with the good stuff that's happening. You got to replay that over and over in your head, over and over, until that other stuff is just kind of on the wayside, and then naturally, and it can take time, honey. It can take years for this to happen. I know, but it doesn't have to. It can happen. It can happen rather quickly too. The less obstacles you have, the faster it will happen. But that's beside the point. The point is, it's a journey, and it is going to happen as long as you apply yourself to that. So, as I said, you have to want it worse than you want to be unhappy. And don't be offended by that, because it's not like you really think you want to be unhappy, but you don't want it bad enough to do the things that you need to do to make a difference, to make that change. It can be hard, but you can find little things that you can do to do that. And you have to decide, you have to make up your mind that you are going to do that. You are going to make the change. You are going to do that thing that's going to change things, that first step. So I had to get that out there, because that is one of the most important things right there. You have to decide that you want to be happy worse than you want to be unhappy. And I know that might be kind of a sour note to some, because people say, well, I don't want to be unhappy. But when you choose to stay in your predicament, even when circumstances are hard for you, you're not choosing happiness. And remember, it always starts in your mind. It always starts in your mental state, and it always starts within you. You have to, all of it comes from within. It's an inside job. And yes, you just have to work at it. It's not as hard as it seems. I think the hardest part is just getting started, and getting your mind in that right place. And that can take time. You might need to just listen to some inspirational videos or some things that ways of doing things, get inspired, and yeah. I had so much was coming into me about this. So I don't know. Sometimes I kind of lose my train of thought with this, but I just wanted to speak those things really quick because, if anything to take away from this, it would be to know that you have the power, the capabilities are within you for these changes, for these positive changes. You have to want to be positive. You have to want to be positive more than you want to be negative. You have to want that. Else it's not going to be good. Some people don't want that, and if that's the case, well then bless them and may they find peace. But if you want that, it is possible. It is very possible to change. You have to want that, okay? That's number one thing. You have to want it. You have to be willing to do anything within your being to create a place of harmony and peace and happiness. And that can be anything from arranging your room to throwing away, cleaning out drawers, to getting rid of junk you don't need, and to start incorporating healthy food and treating your body right that you deserve. The body, you deserve it. You deserve to live a life of health and happiness, okay? We all deserve that, So, yes. So, okay, I didn't want this to be a long video. I think I might be able to even touch on this some more, My minimalism journey seems to be going on quite well. I have a long way to go, I do know, but I do know that with each and every little thing I do towards that, it raises my vibration up because it makes me feel so much different than I did before. And that to me is a miracle and a wonderful thing. So anyway, I want to share with you a little bit of this beautiful goodness haul, which I think plays into this just as much because, like I said, whether you are a total vegan or a vegetarian or not, and you just want to add these healthy things into your diet, they are going to nourish the body in a way that your body is going to respond, okay? Your body is going to respond in a positive way to these things because they are healthy for you. They're not going to tear your body down. So stay tuned and let me just share with you what I got, okay? So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, so this is another thing that is so important. This is so important for becoming healthy and happy. It's what we're putting in the body, guys. A lot of the stuff that you put in your body, it messes with your mind, your chemical imbalances and your hormones and your health and your weight and everything, which is just going to bring you down. So try to incorporate some of these things. And I was so happy when I found these things, guys. I found these beautiful grapes. And look at that. I'm going to wash and prep these grapes. I got these off of the discount. And so, yes, yummy, yummy grapes are so important. Hold on while I grab the rest of these things. It is such a beautiful, beautiful little haul of so much goodness, guys. Oh my gosh. So happy to be able to share these things because just believe me, guys, this is going to help you. This is medicine for the body and the mind and the spirit and the soul. And Yes. 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 Yes, guys. Look at all this. Look at the goodies. I haven't had a melon in I don't know how long. But if you can get your hands on a good one, and this is one of those little ones. And this feels very firm. I have very high hopes on this. It's got the yellow. And I just found out, a lady told me that these are the bee marks. And the bee marks, I was like, well, what do you mean bee marks? She said that when they grow on the vines and stuff, the bees suck the nectar and stuff out. And it leaves bee marks. And that is a good sign. So we will see when I cut into this cute, amazing, wonderful melon. And it feels amazing. And watermelon is the most healing, healthy thing for your body. It can dissolve fatty tumors. It can dissolve mucus. It coats. It flushes, and it gets rid of toxins, which in turn restores the central nervous system, which is so important, guys. So very important. And stay little melon, stay little melon. And then these zucchini, oh my God. These were on sale for $1.29 for these 3 big fat zucchini. And I'm so excited about that. Let me just show you what I have done with some of my zucchini, guys. Now this is amazing and it's a great tip, and you've seen me do this. I have my spiralizer now. I do suggest you get a spiralizer. This is zucchini now. And I spiralized this several days ago, but it is still just as good and fresh as can be. And you can add this into so many dishes. And it takes the place of pasta too. And I am going on a 2 to 3 day raw cleanse. So all this stuff I got is raw. And yeah, so I'm going to be showing, so yeah, so the zucchini, I spiralized it, and look how beautiful it is. See that? Just amazing, guys. And that's from those that I just showed you. And then I got, because these were feeling so good, they were on sale. Look at these. Look at the color, guys. This is healthy. This is so good for your body, your everything. It's got the proper amount of nutrients in it. These are the mangoes, and smells so good. Healing, beautiful fruit. When it's pretty like this on the inside, it's going to make you pretty on the. When it's pretty like this on the outside, it's going to make you pretty on the inside. Body, mind, and spirit. So yes, be inspired, guys. That for 2020 now, that is the time for you guys to get really serious and down to business. Now these were on sale, but these are blueberries, and blueberries are high in I can't even say it. Fin something. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, these are super healthy, super beauty food, super health, super nerve. If you have nerve damage or anxiety issues, or just need balancing, blueberries, and they're not only good for that, they're good for your immune and to guys. I love green peppers. I mean, they smell so good. They are so good. You can have them raw, but you can also, like in salads and stuff, cut these up and saute them just a little bit, soften them up, and then add them in. And oh, they are so delicious, along with these beautiful peppers. And so I'm so excited because I love all peppers. And guys, they smell so good. They smell so yummy, yummy, yummy. And then cucumbers are a beauty food. I did not get my organic celery this time because I ran out of money before I got to that. But I was so happy because I got the watermelon and the mangoes. So I make cucumber juice out of this, which is the most hydrating thing for true healing. Now look, there's videos on this. I send these videos to my loved ones because it's so important. I want them to juice cucumbers and organic celery juice, and I want all of you to do this because this is a true boost. Now, you can, if you're not into intermittent fasting, I break my fast with these juices, but you can have these preferably, I like to have these before I put anything in my body, and I like for that to just soak in and do its magic. Because magic is what it is. Magic is what that does. Then I got some more grapes because these grapes were not on the discount, but they felt, and those other ones that were felt so smooth, so firm and beautiful. And look at these grapes. And my hubby, he loves these grapes. So yeah, I feed him grapes too. So beautiful. Okay, so hold on a minute. I dropped a few. I dropped a few grapes. Where did it go? Oh my God, you are far back there. Okay. I will have to pick that up. Get that both picked up. But yes, grapes are the most healthy thing, guys. Get grapes. I want you all to eat grapes now. Eat grapes this holiday season and all throughout the season. Grapes are year-round. So eat grapes. And last time I showed you my potatoes. Potatoes are amazing and awesome. They help you stay on track. And I did pick up this because this was $1 and I had it last time and it was first time I'd seen it. It's Italian sauce. Sauteed onion and garlic, but it's healthy stuff in here. There is a few healthy oils in here, but you know what? When you're eating all this healthy stuff, guys, you can do that. That's delicious. Apples, and as always, guys, and I do have a freezer full, but I have my beloved ripe bananas. So I will be prepping these, peeling these, getting these froze, and keeping my freezer full of these beautiful, beautiful bananas. Okay, guys, so I know this video probably ended up a little longer than I had intended, but I just want to help you. It hurts me to see you guys being sad and depressed. And I know about it. I know how it feels. But I just know also that there are ways to get out of it, but you just have to take, sometimes it seems drastic, these steps you have to take. But once you do, it is so worth it, guys. Just do something different. Just get out, change your environment, change your mental state, get out, come into contact with positive, happy people, You don't have to go out and buy something to make yourself happy. That's a quick fix. Go out and smile that you know that are going to uplift you. You have to become uplifted, To become uplifted means to higher your vibration. And then you're on a whole new level. You're in sync with your spirit side, And this could just go, I could go on and on, guys. And if you like these kind of videos, let me know, because I would love to dive deeper into this. And I think because it helps me as well. So anyway, guys, have a beautiful weekend. And remember that you are loved so very much and appreciated, and you deserve it, and you can do it. And get out there and make your life the life you want. Add in the little changes that's going to help you. And take your time, but just be diligent, have that tenacity, have that desire in you. That desire has to be the number one thing, and yeah, it gets easier, and you will be so happy that you did it now. Like I said, if you sit back and do nothing, then you're going to see nothing. But if you start now, that's the whole key. You start now for the future. What you do today reflects your future. What you do today impacts your future. What you do today is going to set the stage for the beautiful life that you are manifesting and creating. So just remember to always have love, hope, and peace in your heart. And please just add in these things that will bring you out of your saddest moments. I mean, it's okay to allow yourself to be sad, but just don't stay there. Do something proactive. So, okay. Peace out, guys. And I hope that this helped you and inspired you in some way. Much love. Namaste. Have a beautiful, happy day or night, wherever you are in the universe, guys. Beautiful, beautiful souls, beautiful angels, beautiful people, beautiful everyone. Okay? Okay. Till next time.